Make sure to follow all my other social media pages if you aren't already. Follow me on Instagram at the Healy6, Twitter at the Healy6. You can follow me on Snapchat at Healy6, and I also stream on Twitch at Healy6. What's going on, guys? Healy here, and today I'm going to be doing a simulation of the 2018 Home Run Derby. Should be an exciting one tonight. We have Jesus Aguilar as the 1 seed, Harper as the 2 seed, Max Muncy as the 3 seed, Bregman number 4, Schwarber and Baez 5 and 6, and then Freeman coming in at 7 with Hoskins at 8. First matchup, we will be going over is Rhys Hoskins versus Jesus Aguilar. Hoskins gets the first at bats and puts on a little bit of a show here in the first round. Fails to hit the double-digit mark, though. Gets up to 9. Jesus Aguilar has to beat 9 home runs in his first home run derby and first All-Star game. Should be pretty exciting for him. He is able to hit 5 home runs in the first minute of time. Already halfway to getting past Rhys Hoskins. He struggles a little bit, but he makes easy work of Hoskins, getting the 10 before the bonus time. Next matchup is Kyle Schwarber versus Alex Bregman. Schwarber, the 5 seed, gets the first at-bats. He puts on a show. It's multiple balls, 420 feet plus, with his longest at 478. I'm expecting him to do this in real life. He hits 10 home runs, including the bonus time. Kyle Schwarber's opponent is Alex Bregman. He is the 4 seed in this, but power-wise, he's not doing so hot. His home run distance isn't that far, and he kind of struggles in this first round. Doesn't get close to 11, but he does end up with 7 home runs. Kyle Schwarber easily advances, as I expect him to in real life. Now, to the right side of the bracket, Javier Baez is going up against Max Muncy. Baez, he's pretty electric in the field. He does have some pop that people sleep on. I don't know why people sleep on Javier Baez, but they do. He hits one 462 feet in this first round. Puts on a lot of pressure for Max Muncy, hitting 10 home runs. Max Muncy, not elected to the All-Star game, but he is in the home run derby. And just like Kyle Schwarber, he puts on that sweet lefty swing, gets some power, hits some moonshots all over the right side of the ballpark. Max Muncy, he makes some work of Javier Baez. 11 isn't enough for Javi Baez, as Max Muncy does it with ease. He gets 12 home runs with a minute left on his clock, saving a lot of time and energy for the next round. The last matchup is Bryce Harper and Freddie Freeman. Freeman is the 7th seed, and he takes no time to get out in front of Bryce Harper. Puts on the pressure and puts up 14 home runs. Bryce Harper, can he match it? Is 14 home runs going to be enough to hold off Bryce Harper, the hometown kid? He was born in Las Vegas, but this is taking place in his home ballpark. And Bryce Harper says no. He puts up a lot of home runs and easily matches the 14 Freeman puts up. Unable to get the 15th one over the fence as time expires. It's going into overtime rules. Due there being a tie, each contestant gets 90 seconds to see how many home runs they can put up. If there's a tie after both people go, then each person gets 3 swings until there's no longer a tie. Freddie Freeman destroys in this overtime. Puts up a massive 6 home runs in a couple moonshots here and there. Bryce Harper, might be too big of a task for him to come back. 90 seconds worth. Bryce Harper gets it within 1, and with 5 seconds to go, his pitcher's unable to get a pitch off, and Bryce Harper's eliminated into the first round. The semifinals: Jesus Aguilar versus Kyle Schwarber, and Max Muncy versus Freddie Freeman. Kyle Schwarber batting first against Jesus Aguilar. He is the lower seed, and just like the first round, Kyle Schwarber puts on a show. He gets 12 home runs, and Jesus Aguilar doesn't have the flair that he had in the first round. He only ends up with a measly 6. Kyle Schwarber easily advances to the finals, and he will face either Max Muncy or Freddie Freeman. Freeman, being the lower seed, gets to go first. And just like Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff guy, puts on a show. Freeman, Kyle Schwarber with 12 home runs in the semifinal round, but is it enough to hold off Max Muncy like Kyle Schwarber did to Jesus Aguilar? Muncy started off a little bit slow. Fortunately, it is. Both rounds end up being 12-6. Freddie Freeman versus Kyle Schwarber in the finals. Freeman does go first. He is the 7th seed, one of the lowest seeds in the Derby. Freddie Freeman, man, this guy just does not stop. He ends up with 14 homers in the final round. Kyle Schwarber, his max round was 12. Needs to have a big round to catch up to Freddie Freeman. And he starts off, unfortunately, a little slow. Only 4 home runs through almost the first 3 minutes. He tries to get it back, though. Does hit double digits and ends up with 11 home runs. That's not going to be enough, as Freddie Freeman is your home run derby champion in 2018. He ends up with 40 home runs through 3 rounds. His longest home run being in the final round, 469 feet. And that's going to do it for the Derby. You can see all the results on the screen now. Let me know who you think is going to win the Derby tonight. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. This is Healy, and I am out. Peace.